back to A Journey to Self to Become Authentically You. I'm Nina, and today we're exploring the power of reinvention through relationships. This episode piggybacks off of my last episode, How Relationships Mirror Ourselves. Relationships in all forms, romantic, platonic, or professional, can be great for growth. They reflect our deepest wounds, our strengths, and the part of us that are ready to evolve. Some relationships enter our lives to teach us love, others to challenge us, and some to push us towards our next version of ourselves. I've personally experienced this transformation. Times when relationships have broken me open, forced me to confront my patterns, and helped me to step into a stronger, more authentic version of myself. So, in today's episode, we'll talk about why relationships are such powerful forces of reinvention, how to recognize when a relationship is pushing you towards growth, and how to embrace transformation and navigate the discomfort of change. So, let's get into it. Every person we encounter is a mirror. Some mirrors reflect our light, showing us our strengths, our capacity for love, and our potential. Others reflect our shadows, our insecurities, fears, and unhealed wounds. But every relationship, no matter how brief or long lasting, serves a purpose. Think about the relationships that have shaped you the most. Maybe it has been a romantic partner who forced you to learn self love, a friend who showed you what true support looks like, or what betrayal feels like, or a mentor or colleague who pushed you out of your comfort zone. The key to reinvention is awareness. When you start to see relationships as opportunities for self-discovery rather than emotional experiences, you begin to take control of your own transformation. Sometimes we don't realize we're in the middle of a transformation until we look back. But there are signs that a relationship is shifting you into a new version of yourself, like you feel discomfort or resistance. Growth isn't comfortable. If a relationship is triggering emotions in you, ask yourself, what is this revealing about me? Or you're questioning old beliefs or behaviors. Maybe you're realizing you've outgrown people pleasing, or you're no longer willing to settle. You might feel like you're shedding old versions of yourself. Relationships often act as a turning point in our lives. You might feel like you can't go back to the way things were, and that's okay. Another sign could be you're being called to step into your worth. Some relationships break us open just to remind us of our value. I've had relationships where I clung to the past because I feared change. But every time I let go of what no longer serves me, I stepped into something better and more aligned. The truth about reinvention is this. It's not about becoming someone else. It's about becoming more of who you truly are. But transformation through relationships isn't always easy. Honor the lesson, not just the loss. Even painful relationships have a purpose. Instead of focusing on what you've lost, ask, what did I gain from this? What did I learn? Let go of guilt around outgrowing people. Not everyone is meant to stay in your life forever. Some relationships serve a purpose and then fade, and that's a part of growth. Step into the unknown with trust. Reinvention requires releasing what no longer aligns with you, even when it's scary. Trust that the new version of you is leading you towards something better. Reconnect with yourself. After a major relationship shift, it's important to reground. Journal, therapy, meditation, and creative expression can help you rediscover who you are now. The old version of me would accept less than I felt I deserved, basically the bare minimum. I was more concerned of the other person being happy and knowing that I was a good person rather than give and take. In the beginning, I would do so much until I reached burnout. Then I noticed I wasn't getting nothing in return. That would be my turning point, what made me realize something needed to change, not only with the relationship, but with myself. Why was I wanting to people please so much and not immediately expect better treatment? Now, through transformation, I'm learning my self worth, needs, wants, and my value. Growing into a version of myself that is balanced and self expressive with clear communication and boundaries, not just people pleasing. The process of transformation can be emotional, But the journey gave me so much gratification for myself, realizing where I was mentally and emotionally and the strength I've obtained today. What I learned through this experience is that relationships are never just about the other person. They are about who we become in the process. If you're in the middle of a transition, whether it's the end of a relationship, the beginning of a new one, or a shift in how you see yourself, know this: you are allowed to change. You are allowed to reinvent yourself. Relationships are powerful, but the most important relationship you'll ever have is the one with yourself. Honor your growth, embrace change, and trust that every relationship is leading you closer to your most authentic self. Thank you for tuning into A Journey to Self to become authentically you. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who might need it. And let's continue this conversation. Until next time, keep evolving, keep growing, and remember, reinvention is your superpower.